Hello friends, welcome to another video of SlideScope. In this video, we are discussing about Deno. So Deno is a secure runtime for JavaScript and TypeScript. Deno is very much similar to Node.js and it is developed by the same developer or creator who created Node.js. Let's see some description of Deno first. So what is Deno? Deno is a runtime for JavaScript and TypeScript that is based on the V8 JavaScript engine and the Rust programming language. It is created by Ryan Dahl, the original creator of Node.js. Deno focuses primarily on productivity and security. It takes on the role of both runtime and a package manager. So it takes both those roles. And announcement of Deno was made on JSConf EU 2018 by Ryan in his talk 10 things I regret about Node.js. Remember, Node.js is very famous and it is used by many developers, and Deno is something similar to Node.js. So it's a runtime for JavaScript and TypeScript. We'll see some examples. So initial version of Deno. So initially Deno was written in Go. Deno used protocol buffers for serialization between privileged and unprivileged sites. Go was later replaced with Rust, and Rust is syntactically similar to C++ but provides memory safety without using garbage collection. That's why they replaced it with Rust. Some features of Deno. First feature is security. So unless it is explicitly enabled, it allows no network, no file, or no environment access. So unless Deno is enabled, it does not allow any type of access to your network, file, or environment. That's why it is secure by default. We have a single executable file in case of Deno. There are built-in utilities, so dependency inspector and code formatter. We have these built-in utilities, dependency inspector and the code formatter. It supports TypeScript out of the box. So now the next thing is how we can install Deno. So suppose you are on Mac or Linux, so you can use this URL that is given here, and I will show you the URL of Deno, the official URL of Deno. On that you will find all the installation and instructions. So it is curl fssl https. So you can type this in your shell if you are on Mac or Linux. If you are on Windows, you can use the PowerShell, and by just typing this complete line here, Deno will be installed. We can read more at github.com and this Deno land and Deno install. Let's see some installation related instructions. I will show you how you can do this. So this is my Windows PowerShell. I am using Windows PowerShell. So I am using Windows operating system, and you can see I simply pasted this URL here, and after some time you can see I got this message: Deno was installed successfully to this particular directory here. Run deno --help to get started, and then I just type this once again. So the thing is, by typing this particular URL, you can install Deno. It will take two or 3 minutes maybe, or it depends upon your computer. Now when Deno is installed, so we can now run, or we can now test some code of Deno. So this is the website of Deno, which is deno.land. And on deno.land you will see the first line is a secure runtime for JavaScript and TypeScript. Now this is the installation related instructions. So you can use shell or PowerShell, or if you are using something like Homebrew or these packages, so you can use these packages to install this also. Now let's get started. So we can run a very simple program, that is Deno run HTTPS Deno land standard example. So let's copy this, and we can open command prompt also. So let's open command prompt here, and in command prompt we will paste this and let's execute. So now you can see that as soon as we executed this, welcome to Deno, we got welcome to Deno. So let's copy this URL and see what is written on this, then you will understand the output. So let's go to this URL. So you can see it is on console, it is printing this log, welcome to Deno. So it is perfectly running on this particular platform, and we saw the output here also in Nanoland, that if you will open the URL directly, so you will see the console. Now if you will go to Denoland, you will see that there is a more complex example here as per their examples, and it is simply printing hello world in on this particular URL. When you will open localhost, so it will print hello world. So now let's try this example. So for this we have to copy this, and for running this example we will use a VS Code here. So you can use any particular IDE you want to use, but VS Code is perfect for running things like this. So now what we are going to do here, we will create a new file. So here in this code you can see here that we are importing package from this URL directly, and while importing the packages you can mention their version also. Their version number is mentioned here, and we are pulling a method to serve the web application. So we are pulling a method to serve the web application, and you can see we are serving on port number 8000, and there's a console log that this particular URL will be printed in the output, so that we can copy and see, and the output on this URL will be this body text, which is hello world. Now what you have to do, you have to save this. So in your folder, let's save this as home.ts, which is for TypeScript. So we have our terminal here, and in our terminal we can now type Deno run, and we can now type the name of the TS file, home.ts. So you will see that it is giving us an error here, that uncaught permission denied, network access to this particular address. Run again with the allow net flag. So we'll copy this allow net flag, and we have to run again. So write Deno run and then allow net, and then again write the name of your file. Because we are trying to access port number 8000, so we have to use the allow net flag here. Now hit enter. You can see we have got a console log here that this is HTTPS localhost. We can copy this link, and we can type it directly in our browser also. So now we can go to this browser and type HTTP localhost, and in localhost we can now write the port 8000, and now you can see we are getting this hello world here. Press Ctrl U, you will see the source, that we are getting a body code as hello. So this is how we can run our first code. We can run a simple web application which prints hello world using Deno. We will see more examples in upcoming chapters.